Welcome back to another I Got It New Review. I Got It New Reviews is brought to you exclusively by Magic Box Productions. I'm your host, Dre Daly. Today we are going to be opening up a brand new Charbroil charcoal gas combo 1010 number 1. 1,010 square inches of total porcelain coated cooking surface. Number 2, electronic ignition. Number 3, charcoal access door to easily tend fire. Number 4, full-length ash pan for easy ash removal. When you got a lot of ash holes, you need easy ash removal. We are going to be opening this thing up. Like I said, it is brand new. It is the 1010. I already know it's made in China. Sorry, everybody. Getting an American grill, we went with this. I know. So we're going to use a knife to open it up. Here we go, the unboxing. Oh yeah, listen to that. Yep, freaks. Gonna go to the other side. Never cut towards yourself. Always cut away from yourself. And use sharp blades. I don't know, I can't handle it. Ooh. Must be over 40 because it's got a huge box. Alright. Ooh, there's stuff in here. Packaging. Mother pussy bucket. The cardboard is sharp. Band-Aid is going to be required, but the cardboard is sharp. Let's take a couple of the items out. What is it? Nobody knows. Well, we have a nice place to set our things up here. And then, good thing that it is spring cleanup time in our neighborhood, because this is a lot of crap to try to find a home for. Look at all this. What am I going to do with this? Oh. Got some legs here. And wheels. Get the styrofoam out. Mother da. Charbroil. Wait. Nice little thermometer right there. Tells you what the temperature is. For those of you who don't know. Over here will be the charcoal side, gas side, and more packaging. If we skip around a little bit, it's because you don't need to watch me take all the packages out. Hey, this is definitely where the propane goes. Tank will sit there. So we're gonna go over here, see what condition our condition is in, because that is gonna be heavy. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Blade. Look out for staples, they'll get you, yo. I know I'm probably cutting towards myself, and someone's going to cry about it. Oh, and the other reason we went with this brand is it's the same brand as the smoker that I won last year. A little matchy-matchy. Kind of a big girl. Nice packaging on the front though, look at that. Knob stayed nice and safe. Here's all the hoses. More stuff inside. And more stuff inside. We're gonna shut the camera off, get this off of the cardboard, and get the pieces laid out on the tarp. We'll see you back here in a minute. All right, we got step one laid out. The instructions come in multiple different languages. It's pretty much IKEA pictures. Comes with a set of nuts and bolts up here, as you can see. But it does say in the instructions that this is a quarter. It's clearly an 11 millimeter. But that's cool. I got extra tools just in case. So we are going to be installing the left front wheel onto the grill. So to do that, we're going to stand this up. And let's see here. Grab two of these. These are hollow. There is no guide runner in there, so you are going to have to do a little fishing around to get it in. And then, as you see, what you're going to do with that hump, all that hump, right? Goes on like that. Now, I'm going to set down the 11 and just get this one finger tightened. Our washers needed no. So if you look at the back, they have teeth in the bottom of the back of the nut. Oh yeah. It's like sticking your finger in a hole and you can't see it. Almost there. Oh yeah, you like that, don't you? Okay. Well, that's not going to do what we need it to do. Let's get a second one started and then we'll get a different tool. And I don't know about you guys, I don't put grills together that often. You might, and you might be like, oh, what are you doing? But this isn't something I do often. That's one. All right, we got the second one done. I just want to point out that the legs are labeled. This one says left rear very clearly and Chinese left rear. Left front, Chinese, whoa, too close. Left front, Chinese left front. Do it 2 more times. Do it to me 2 more times. All right, I'd like to show you tightening down the last one. And there's no torque specs on this. Go till 3 clicks. But watch the metal. Okay, I'm not going that hard. I'm using my fingers to hold the bottom. And you see it kind of divot in. That's a good time to stop. But that also tells me that if China is supplying Russia with any war machines, go for the legs. Take them out there at the ground. We're gonna get set up for step 2. This is a snug fit. And if you got kids, you might want to have them go away to get a couple of these steps done, because you're probably gonna swear. Do you really think I ought to swear? Yes, God damn it, George, swear. And you might say some words that they're not supposed to hear, unless you don't give two poops, that knock yourself out. But you can't get into the torque these at all. I mean, not that they need a huge amount, but other side. I mean, these are gonna be, the doors on this are gonna open, close how many times? Step 3, we are going to need the other two 0.24x3/8 and the foldy grill thing. Grab those pieces, meet you at the grill. We got it up. I want to show you something before we go any further. Lined up, okay? Pretty close, not bad. Doing a little lift there, we'll get that. We'll get this side lined up. You go to the other side, it is bow-legged, okay? Really, really bow-legged. No big deal. All right, we're not gonna tighten this all the way down, and we're not gonna put the bottom one in just yet. The reason is because we may have to pivot. Pivot. And as you can see, we do. Now we're gonna do the same on the other side, get the two tops started. Now we're at the other side, they don't even line up. So we're gonna have to really put a little English on that. Look at how far this one's off. Holy lick. That just doesn't even seem right. I mean, it's gotta be. I'm looking at it. Just reevaluate. That is correct. This is put together correct. That is what they are anticipating you need to do. Okay. Holy poop, is there pressure on this right now? I mean, maybe the metal warped while it was in shipping, or it's probably an inferior metal at that. Okay, now I'm going to snug it up a little bit. Do the same on this side. And walk around, snug up all four. And then we'll put the bottom ones in. This is definitely not a grill that you would want to load up in a truck and bring to a friend's house for a barbecue. I think it would come apart after a fashion. Being stationary in one spot, it should be just fine. And we have a platform to put it on. Back to the instructions. Step 5, we're going to remove screws and washers from side handle. Do that right now. Oh my. Golly. For the love of Pete. Okay, look what we got here. Chrome, washer, another washer on the screw here. So we're gonna set that like that. Oh, I don't know why it needed to be that tight. Someone somewhere thought it did. This washer is gonna stay with the chrome. This one's gonna stay with the screw. We're now going to grab onto our tray vessel. The handle's gonna go on like this because we want it on the outside. This is upside down and inside out. So that goes on like that. Then we gotta get this washer. This is gonna be a little persnickety because gravity is. Now this has a lock washer on it. It's the first one in the whole dang thing. I can't believe how tight those were. Whew. Now I don't want to tighten that down too much because, just like I thought, again, the build quality, or fitment as they like to say, ain't the best, yo. This goes on. Make sure that's facing the right direction, as I almost just did not. Okay. Put this in first. Put the washer on it. Oh, this is much easier to do it that way. But now I can't see the hole. Ooh, the lolly. Nope, that ain't gonna do it. Okay, I'll try to loosen this one up, see if we get a little play. Got a little play that way. Okay, a lot of adjustment. Ooh, duh. Now this is the handle you're going to be lifting the grill with. So these need to be tight, and you're probably not going to want to crawl underneath it later. So do it right now. You can grunt. What you got to do. Yell at the neighbor's kids. I don't care. We're now going to put on this piece. Piece is going to go on like that. So we're supposed to use the self tappers on this number, and let's get one started so we can pivot it. Oh, might be a situation where you need more hands. Why do they call it self tapping? Because it's not going into a threaded surface. It is going into a hole that's a little bit smaller. So it's like a St. Bernard going in the cat door. And you want it to get stuck. Are you gonna cross thread it? Of course you are, there's no threads. 1, 2, 3. Step 6, we're going to need this piece that we just made. What we're going to be doing is using self-tappers and 4 of the other style to mount it on the side of the grill. 4 of these, 1 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the 1. Now we can do something here. I don't want to scratch it up, so I'll set this down. So I can't start the self-tappers, but what I can do, the one self-tapper, is I can get these started a little bit. Because as you notice, it had that teardrop hole, and we're going to use that to utilize putting it in the hole. Step number 7. We're going to be putting the burner together, and basically we're just going to be attaching this to the burner using 3 self-tapping screws again. So let's see if we can do the same thing and get the back one started. So we can pivot. Oh, those do not go in. It doesn't feel smooth. How's that? And then this is, look at this metal. Oh, bendy. So just be careful not to A, bend it any worse, or B, cut yourself. Well, that just flew open. That was my fault. My fault, not the girls. Show me the screw on. Step 9. you're gonna need, oh wait, not these, set those there. We are going to need the 8 by 32nd 3/8 screws, and these are chrome. So we need those two. Also looks like we need to put the burner in. The handle, is this it? That's not it. But we'll get it. We'll find the other pieces, we'll do that. Okay, that was the piece we needed. That goes there. These are the 2 screws gonna hold it in place. Now you get it into the hose, it attaches to this side. Like that. We're not gonna put it on quite yet, because, and do not use your razors on these hoses. Like to cut this stuff off. No, just be careful and do it right. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Okay. Let's get. Does it matter which direction this goes on? No, it does not say it does. So we're gonna pretend it doesn't. Put that in there. Just snug and not tight. So you're gonna have to do some of that maneuvering. It's a maneuver. Snug. Nice and click, click. Okay, we're there. Okay, locks in place. Step 10. 33. We're going to be running the ignition cord to the ignition. So we're coming here. Here is what I told you about. Do not use your X-Acto knife on this, your cutting tool, whatever you can do. But you can use a scissors. Protect the hoses from your blade, and you're not cutting any cords either. Hell of a thing. Okay, so this, we come over here. And, ooh, that is tight fit. Plug that on. There's that. We haven't talked about this yet. We'll get there. Oh, wait. Oof. All right, well, I guess that's how that works. We'll see if I blow it up. Let's take another look at the instructions and see if they even mention that. I mean, they kinda do. And then this is supposed to link them together. We'll see, this isn't very descriptive. I mean, here's this piece. Hook, pop. So, hook. There it is. Hook goes there. pop there. Okay. That's not, I mean, it's creative. Done. Notice how it's not on the threads. It's up here on the neck. What? Second, first. Okay, so we're supposed to be using these with these, and we're gonna be putting in piece number 58. So we're gonna try to figure out what 58 is. I think we got it. I think it's this. It looks like we're on the charcoal side. Open this up, and I believe it goes in like that. Right, for a second. I'm going to use one. Make sure, is this the same size? Yes. See the nut? It's tapered on that end. That's nylon on the back. So you want to put in the bolt that way. You don't want to put it in this way. You want to put it in that way. Slide that, but we want some friction. See, this is gonna, I think, be a problem piece. I'm gonna have to come back here and redesign that. It's on there tight and sliding. Moving on to step 12. Just, what is that? It's a spaceship coming in. I think we're supposed to be putting the wheel on, but they're not very good at showing that. This guy. Also need one of these and one of these. Yet again. Oh, this is all loose and janky. Let's take a look at that before we go any further. Yeah. I know it needs to be kind of loose. No, I gotta take this apart. Okay, see this is already put together before it came here. We gotta take it apart because parts are loose that shouldn't be. Okay, I snugged and tightened it up pretty good. These I can't get behind them, and I don't want to take this whole thing apart. This one I got tightened up a little bit. This one could probably use some. So we're gonna see if we can't get a wrench in here. Oh. See, there's nothing you can really push on. You don't want to F it up, but at the same time, you don't want it to fall apart on you. Alright, we're going to call that good because I don't want to strip it out any worse. Let's get our coal tray. And then I want to show you something really interesting. Look over here. One washer, lock washer. One washer, lock washer. No washer, no washer, no washer. Okay, now this is the hinge side of the door, so it's gonna be a little different. But come over here, look at that top one. 1, 2, 3, 4 washers on there. I didn't do that. Look at the next one down. Why? I'm sure there's a great reason. Put little cotter pins back in. We do not want to drop these. And that's why we have the tarp out, just in case we do drop something, makes it easier to find. Okay, now back to what we were doing initially. We're gonna put spinny thing in. I would like spinny thing to go in something like that. Maybe they should have had us do this before we put the tray on. That would have been cool. And here's another design flaw. You can see very clearly they want the screw to go in from the outside, right? Outside in, outside in. There's the nut down here. But come over here to the lifting system, it's hung up on it. And that's with it being pulled this way because I tightened those up. Not complaining, just simply saying, hey, this is a flaw. Number 13. We're gonna put these in. So we're gonna move over to the gas side. I mean, it looks okay. Put on its hats. It's got holes in them. Looks like the holes go in front. These are ceramic coated metal. Take that for what it's worth. Like, they don't seem like they're gonna fall down. So that's a bonus. We're now gonna grab the handle and insert the handle. We're gonna insert the handle. And it looks like an old fireplace type of device. What are the three most important parts of a fireplace? The lifter, the leg, and poker. Or lifter, leg, and poker. Screw that in. Now watch the tray. Look at the magic happen. This is so we can adjust the coal to the height we want. See, it's hung up again. That can't be right. Yeah, we gotta do better than that. And I'm gonna fix that. Install our steel grates. See the lip? A little rust on those already. It's supposed to be ceramic coated. Yeah, look at that. So you know that's going to happen. Are these the same size? Yes, they are. Tray and a lip. That's on there nice securely. Wait a hot second. There's an upside and a downside. Little feet go on the bottom, triangles go on the top. But there's still rust on both sides. So we're gonna let this heat up real hot before we use it. Okay, going to the upper racks. Put it in the hole. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. It's not in the hole. That goes there. Grab the other one. Same situation. Put it in. Just the tip. 15 is to insert the battery. Battery. Unscrew it. Spring. Now, does it matter which way it goes in? Sure it does. Yes. Negative side first. Oh. Okay, we're going to be putting these in. This has a hole for the gas. So we can go down here. Oi! What in the tarnation? Uh-huh. Sure. Oh, I see. Yeah? Yeah. You gotta get that lip in there. See it? See the L right here? In this one, you gotta bend it and get it underneath. It slides in, sounding like 1,000 tin cans. We're gonna grab the one for the charcoal side, and that has a ding. Boom. Look at this though. See this? Look at that. Bent. But it's light enough you can bend it back. Step 17. Put in the propane tank. It's in and locked. You don't want to over tighten it, but you don't want it to be loose or you get blowed up. Okay, now, see, like, what's this for? This isn't in the instructions. See if this says anything. Nope, it does not. So do you think this was meant for here, like an extra one? But I don't know. Maybe there's a way to get this up out of the way. I will revisit the instructions and do a little searching. Now let's give her a go. I don't hear any hissing. Sounds like it lit. Lit. That is all lit very nicely. Oh yeah. Shut this down. Ooh, how do I get these up? Oh no. Try to get the sound. Come on. Ready? Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, another one. Like, really? This is what excites people? Good Lord Almighty. Alright, she's already up to 300 degrees. That was less than, what? Less than a minute? So we're going to shut it down. No smoke. He has a little bit of smoke and steam coming off of it. Has to be expected. I always like to shut the gas off. Okay, the Charbroil 110. Propane. Charcoal. It's alright, it looks good. It's really thin metal. A lot of the stuff doesn't line up. You have to do a little bit of bending. You have to do some manipulation, some massaging, if you will. The instructions are not 100% complete. You do have to make adjustments to make certain things fit, and you do have to go back and adjust some of the factory work that was done. That being said, the price point on it's not the same height as like a Weber. It's a Charbroil. Hopefully this will last as long as the other Charbroils that we have had. Like I said earlier, it does match the smoker that we won at a contest. We're gonna give it a go, and what it is definitely going to need is, because of the thin metal, it is going to need a cover. They do make one for it. We're going to be ordering one, and that is a necessity. What do we give it on a scale of 1 to 10? Ugh. Man, 5. It gets a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what it gets, because that build quality is just really rough, and that's going to be something that every time you come out to cook with it, you're going to pick up something and you're going to have to fix it until all of those loose ends are tightened up, all of those jagged edges that cut you. You're going to cut yourself on it because of the jagged edges in the metal. So it's 5. 5 out of 10. You did half-ass job, China. Thanks for joining us. This is I Got It New Reviews. I'm your host, Ray Daly. I Got It New Reviews is brought to you exclusively by Magic Box Productions. Oh, by the way, we are not sponsored by Charbroil. We are not sponsored by anything, not Blue Rhino. We paid for all this stuff. So we're just giving an honest opinion. Maybe after a month or two, we'll do another one and see how it holds up. See ya.